Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the Israeli-Palestine political climate and how there are terrible people on both sides. Israeli police attacking ushering them back into their homes, whatever, terrible fucking things, authoritarian things. A hate crime against a Jewish citizen. Beating them with 6 plastic poles, 2 of them bearing flags. So, yeah, this was a hate crime against Israeli people. This was a hate crime against, anti-Zionist people relating to Palestine, okay? So, Israel and Palestine were once united under the land of Judah, right? This is a civil war. That's what this is right here. This is a civil war which has been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, guys. So let's put it at first. This war has been going on for a long time. If you guys so much as disagree with Nazis, then you need to disagree with a lot of these Palestinians. Because a lot of these Palestinians are now using a lot of the same rhetoric that Nazis were using. And that is a fact. And I know this from firsthand, as I know somebody, a Palestinian who lives within Israel, and he is a fucking Nazi. I mean, I'll put it as what it is, because he slashes Jewish people's tires just because he's in Israel. He fucking, they're terrible people. A lot of Palestinians are fucking terrible fucking people, bro. There's a lot of fucking terrible Palestinians, as well as there's a lot of terrible fucking Israeli people out there, bro, and Jewish people. So you gotta understand, this isn't about, we need to side with the Jews because they've been hated on through all the history. No. The Jews got their back, bro. They got their own back, bro. We don't need to fucking hold the skin onto their back for them, bro. They got to deal with their civil war them fucking selves. Nobody else intervened in the American Civil War. You know what I'm saying? They need to sort this out. The United States government needs to stop putting themselves into the problems in the mix of this civil war and let them deal with it. And all I can say right now is that from the Palestinians who I've talked to, Palestinians aren't just awesome people who just want peace and freedom and be able to live in the land. No. They want to take their land back. They want to take back Israel, as Israel wants to take back the Gaza Strip. And they want to... Palestinians really just want to see Jewish people dead. I almost just didn't want to say it, but a lot of them just do. And they, whether it be they hide guns in their homes and stuff, waiting for an uprising, because that's a part of the Muslim culture, is that once they reach the 10% of their population, they will rise up and take over. And that is a part of the Muslim and Islamic religion. So I'd definitely be careful about the Palestinians. Palestinians are a tight-knit group of people, as a lot of Muslim communities are, who will work together for their goals. And that's something that a lot of countries don't do. They don't work together for their goals. This country will. So we need to watch out for them. And on top of that, I really do believe Israel had some part in killing Charlie Kirk. I believe that is a very fair point to make, as Charlie Kirk was supposed to go to Israel, but he declined, and he was talking about Israel right before he died. So, there's what really needs to happen is we need to disassociate ourselves from the situation, because it's like two people fighting over something, and the other person goes and gets a big homie or something. Bro, what you want me to do? Like, you want me to fight you both? Like, the United States needs to step back and, watch as it goes and maintain any humanitarian deeds that need to be done in order to keep it all, you know, humane and abiding by the conventions of war and so on. Like, the United States has involved themselves too much into the situation to where now they might not be able to step back. But I definitely believe that they can today if they just go ahead before Israel starts their full force assault onto Palestine. Um, and maybe we are picking the better of the two evils by going with Israel because one side has to win, right? There's never any losers. There's never any winners in war, but there has to be a loser. So it's like, do we want Israel or do we want Palestine to lose? And I think that because Israel's a mildly aggravated country. Like, they don't do too much other than with Palestine. I don't think it's a good idea to entirely support Palestine, as they have their own agenda aside from yours. They aren't just, oh, we want to keep our people alive. No, 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 no. They want to do a lot more than just keep their fucking people alive. They want to continue to take and take and take and take over. And that's what people need to understand. And they need to stop saying, oh, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. No, 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 no. Palestine has been fighting for that land which Israel sits on. And Israel says no. And who are you to say that I can't steal something? Like, who the fuck are you to say that? Well, who are you, the police? You aren't. So, you aren't the president of the United States. You aren't, oh, yeah, it's a bad thing people are dying. Sure. But at the end of the day, it isn't your actions who are making people die. It isn't the United States actions who are making people die. It's people's own actions who are getting themselves into the situations that they are in today. It is the Palestinians' own actions which has placed them in the position which they are now today. Maybe not every last fucking person, but there's a lot of fucking Nazis in fucking Palestine and who are Palestinian. And that's a fucking problem. Their alignments don't align with yours, so stop fucking supporting them. Like, okay, sure, yeah, oh, I don't want people to die. Sure, that's a great thing to say. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be doing anything about it. And nobody can really do anything about it. Because once we stop the violence rate, what's going to happen? They're going to go right back to their alignment and their agenda, which does not align with yours. Your alignment is probably not, oh, let's take over Israel, let's end it. Your alignment is probably, oh, let's have peace in the Middle East, right? No. Your alignment is not their alignment. And their alignment is you'd probably perceive it as a pretty fucking vile thing if you knew what their true intentions and goals were as a country. I ain't gonna say that I know for sure, but it is literally in the Quran that once they become 10% of the population, they will take over and try to kill everybody else. The Crusades were a real thing, guys, and there was a reason for them. It wasn't just because, oh, we don't agree with their religion. It was because their religion was literally killing people, right? And so was, some other religions and stuff like that. But their religion is really, really bad because, who am I to say a religion is bad? But the Prophet Muhammad had sex with and married a 9-year-old girl, as well as said that if he is a false prophet, he will die in a specific way. And how did he die? He died in that exact way. So that's all I could say. Do your research on the Islamic culture and Muslim religions, and you'll realize what happened in Rwanda has some kind of part in that as well. Yeah, guys, that's all I had to really say today. Watch out, because these people do not agree with you. the people you are fighting for do not agree with you. So stick to yourselves, guys, and stay alive out there. Keep surviving solo dolo. Ain't nobody else out there to survive for but yourself and your family. So be safe, guys.